here is one example here. A equal to 10, B equal to 5. What does this mean? A is storing the value 10 and B is storing the value 5. Okay. And then what we are doing is printing. What we are printing? We are using print function and we are writing here A plus B. So what does this mean? What does A plus B mean? So here we are having A. But what is A and B? A and B are called operands here. Why operands? Because some operation is going to be performed on them. Okay, so on the values or variables on which some operations will be performed, that are called operands. And the operator, what is operator? The symbol that is performing operations. Okay, simple meaning of this is this. Let me explain you on the notebook with some details. Okay, so see here. Let me explain the types of operators first. Okay, what are the various types of operators? We are having arithmetic operators. We will see this all these one by one, but let me give you a brief intro about them. Okay, so we are having arithmetic operators. We are having assignment operators. We are having comparison operators. We are having logical operators. We are having identity operators, and we are having membership operators. Okay, so these are the operators. There are many more, but we will discuss these only as we are starting with the basics. We will not go in the advanced part now, but we will see that in the end. Okay, so these are some basic operators. We will see all these one by one. But before that, let us understand what are operators and what are operands. Okay, so simply I will write here whatever was on our screen here. So we were having here A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 5, and there was print function used to print A plus B. So this was our code which we saw in our notes. Okay, so what is happening here is, what does A plus B mean? A plus B mean it will add. What is the use of plus? Plus means to add something. Okay, so it will add A plus B. A plus B means A and B are variables here and they are storing some values. What are the values they are storing? A is equal to 10, B is equal to 5. Okay, so what does this mean is, A plus B means 10 plus 5. Okay, simple, its meaning is 10 plus 5. So what would be the result of this? Its result will be 15. Okay, 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. What what is the meaning? What is the basic meaning of all this? Here we are writing A plus B. Let's say C is equal to A plus B. Okay, so here in this statement, okay, in this expression, what is A, what is B, and what is plus? So A and B are operands, and plus is operator. Okay, so what does operands mean? So operand means the values or variables on which some operation is going to be performed. What are operands? Values or variables on which some operation will be performed. Okay, so this is the meaning, simple meaning of operands. Okay, so what is the meaning of operator? We have seen earlier, operators are special symbols that perform operations on values or variables. There are some special symbols that perform some operations on values or variables, or we can simply say that the values or variables are operands. Okay, so I may say that values or variables are equal to operands here. Okay, so this is the meaning of this. Okay, so we will see this. The next thing now, Coming on to the screen, here we have said that A and B are operands and plus is operator. This is pretty much clear now, okay? So next thing, we are starting with types of operators. Firstly, we will see what are arithmetic operators in detail. We are going to see. So now we will see what are arithmetic operators. So what are arithmetic operators? Arithmetic operators are operators that perform arithmetical calculations like we are doing in simple mathematics, plus, minus, multiplication, division, and the remainder or exponent, these things. Okay, so we will see one by one what are various types of arithmetic operators. Okay, so firstly we are having plus operator. Okay, we will not waste much time in these arithmetic operators, as I assume that everyone knows what is plus minus, the basic math, simple math. Okay, everyone knows that. Okay, so what is the meaning of plus operator? It means addition, and in addition what happens is we are adding some numbers or any variables or something. Okay, we are having an example here. Here we are doing is we are adding 10 plus 5. 10 plus 5. What will the output of this? Its output is 15 here. Okay, simple addition. Now next operator we are having is minus. Okay, what does this mean? It means subtraction. Okay, subtraction means to reduce from one number. Okay, so here we are having one example, 10 minus 5. Okay, 10 minus 5 means reduce 5 from 10. Okay, simple, the output will be 5 here. So the next operator we are having is multiplication. Okay, what does multiplication means? It means to multiply first number with the second number. Okay, first value will be multiplied with the second value. We are having one example here, 10 multiply 5. What will the output? 10 will be multiplied with 5, the output will be 50. Okay, so simple mathematics is there, nothing else. Now the next thing, division. What does division means? Division means to divide the first number by second number. Simple, we are having one example, 10 divided by 5. What will be the output of this? Its output will be 2. Here we have used decimal value because it will return in the floor data type. Okay, sorry, it will return the value into float data type, not in integer. So that's why we have used here 2.0 as the output. But we are having float division also. What does float division means? Float division means to you will use two slashes in between two variables or values. We will see with the help of one example here. We are having example 10 two slashes then 3. What does this mean? It means the same only. It will do division only by 3. 10 will be divided by 3. But the result will come in, the output will come in, but the output will come only in integer value. That means 3. So what does 10 divided by 3 means? Let me show you on the notebook. Okay, we are having this thing, 10 2 slashes and 3. So what does this mean? This means that 10 will be divided by 3. So let's divide 10 by 3. Okay. So we are dividing 10 by 3. Okay. So we are dividing 10 by 3. What will be the question here? It will be 3. Here we will get 9 and we will get 1 as remainder. So in float division we will not do make the remainder 0. We will not put decimal here. Whatever the value will come, will directly that will be the output. Okay, we are getting 3 here. It will be the output of this. Okay, so 3 is the answer. Like we have seen here, 3 will be the output. So the next thing is modulus. What does modulus do is it will give you the remainder of any division operation. Okay, so its symbol is percentage symbol. Okay, we say it modulus. Okay, so 10 modulus 3. What does this mean? We have performed here that floor division here. Okay, so in same example, I will explain you what does modulus mean. So if we write 10 then percentage, then 3. What does this mean? It, its answer will be 1. I will, I'm telling you the output that its output will be 1. But how 1? Let me explain here. So we will divide 10 by 3, simple division like earlier we have done here. Okay, so it will go on 3. Here 9 will come and we will get 1 as remainder. So whatever the remainder will be there, it will return that. Okay. What does modulus means? Whatever the remainder will come, it will return the remainder simply. It will not return the quotient. The quotient will only be returned in division or in float division, but in modulus, we will get remainder as the output. Okay. So this is the difference between division, float division, or modulus. Okay. So the next operator which we are having here is that is exponent, two stars or two asterisk symbol. Okay, so whenever we need to calculate the exponential value of something, so we use this operator. Okay, so its meaning is exponent, and how we are writing is we will write the first value, the base value, then we will write the exponential operator, two stars, then the power of that. Whatever the value or variable it may be, you can write in this format. And here we are having one example of it. We are having 2 to the power 5. Okay, 2, then its power is 5. And but will the output of this, the output will be 32. How 32? Let me explain on the notebook. So see here what we are having. We are having this. Okay, we are having this thing. So how its output will be 32. How 32 will come? Okay, see here. Its meaning is 2 will be multiplied by itself 5 times. Okay, like we are doing in maths. Okay, simply do that. So 2 will be multiplied 5 times. Okay, so 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. Simple mathematics, nothing else. Okay, so the arithmetic operators simply means mathematical calculations. Okay, so this is all about operators. So let us move to the VS Code. The so let us move to the VS Code and see the running of these. Okay, so in the notes we are having one code. I will do is we are having one example program here. I will simply copy this code from the notes. I will copy it. Now I will do is I will open VS Code. I have opened VS Code. I will create a new folder here. Not inside. In outside, I will create one more folder here. Lecture 03. Okay, 03. So we are having folder of lecture 03. I will create a new file here. I will name it as arith arithmetic operators dot py. Okay, I have named a file here arithmetic operators dot py. So now what I will do is I will just copy the code from the notes. I will copy this whole code with control C, come here, and I will paste it. So let me turn on the screencast mode. Okay, so I have enabled it. Now you will be able to see. So what I have done is I have simply copied the code from the notes. I came here, just press Control V to paste it. Okay, now I will try to run this. So this will be the output. Okay, so what is happening here? Let us understand that. Then we will come to the output part. Okay, so see here we are having a variable a which is having the value 20. We are having variable b, the value of b is 6. Okay, so we are doing all the operations, but whatever we have learned till now of arithmetic operators, we are just simply performing that. So we are having print function here. We are printing these things. Okay, we will see one by one. We are printing addition. We are printing a string here first. It will be printed as it is. Then we are using comma to print other things. Okay, but we are here. What we are doing here is we are simply saying a plus b. A plus b means 20 plus 6. 20 plus 6 is 26. So the output of this first statement is 26. Okay, I will write here the output is 26. So the next line, we are having subtraction. We are doing is a minus b. So its output is 14 here. So we are writing here 14 as the output. We are getting 14 output. Okay. So next thing, we are having multiplication. Okay. So we are printing multiplication. Then we are doing operation a multiply b. A multiply b means 20 will be multiplied with 6. So when 20 will be multiplied by 6, we will get 120. So its output is 120. Okay, simple thing. Simple mathematics is there, nothing else. The next thing we are having division. So division of 20 by 6 will be 3.33333 something. So it's the calculation is work of the compiler, or you can say it's the work of the machine. You just need to write the logic. You do not need to be specific with the calculations. Okay, the calculations will be done automatically. You just need to know how to get the output, how to get the specific output, which operators you can use, which things you can write, okay, to get the output. So this is the simple meaning of coding. Okay, so the output will be this. Okay, same way in floor division you will get integer value only, which is 3 here. Okay, and in modulus you will get the remainder, that is 2, and in power you will get this value. Okay, these are simple mathematical operations only. So this is all about arithmetic operators. Okay, so we will proceed to the next thing now. So we have done arithmetic operators. We know what are operators, what are operands. We are having the knowledge of arithmetic operations, that are simple mathematical calculations. So the next operator we are having is assignment operators. So what are assignment operators? Assignment operators are used to assign values. What we are using to assign some value to a variable? We are using the assignment operator. How? Let us see here. We are having basic assignment like this. X equal to 10. What does this mean? X is having 10 as the value. Okay. What does this mean is, I will write here x equal to 10. This is a simple assignment operation. Okay. Okay, or we can say simple assignment operator function. Okay. What does this mean? We are having one variable that is called x. Okay. And it is storing the value 10. This is a simple meaning. Means the right hand side value goes into the left hand side variable. This is another definition of that. Okay. So here it is used for assigning values. So basic assignment x equal to 10. Now we are having compound assignment also. This is the basic one. Okay. This is basic assignment. Now in compound assignment, what happens is we will do calculations by doing assignment. Okay, we will perform things two things at a time. Okay, so simple. What does compound assignment means? We will do two operations. So okay, so like we are having example here, x plus is equal to 10. What does this mean? We are having x plus equal to, sorry, we are having x plus equal to 5. Okay, not 10, we are having 5 there. Okay, so we will write 5 only. So x plus is equal to 5 means x equal to x plus 5. This is the simple meaning of that. So earlier we are having x as 10, we have assigned the value 10 to x. Now we are saying is x plus is equal to 5. Okay, what does this mean? This statement means x is equal to x plus 5. Whatever the value of x is there, add 5 to it. So to write this statement in short, we are using compound assignment. So we are simply saying x plus is equal to 5, which means x is equal to x plus 5. So what is the current value of x? It is 10 here. So 10 plus 5 is 15. So x will be equal to 15 here. Simply, so x is equal to 15. Same is the output of this statement. So x plus equal to 5. This the output will be 15 here. Value of x is 10. 10 plus 5 will be 15. And 15 will be assigned to x. So this is the simple meaning. So these are some operators that we are having. We are having equal to sign. We have seen that. And then we are having plus equal to. That means add and assign. We have seen this also. Okay. Then we are same way. We are having minus equal to. That means to subtract and assign. We will see in the programs while doing this. Okay. Let me explain the theory part first. Okay. So the next thing we are having is multiply and equal to. That means multiply and assign. Then we are having divide equal to. That means divide and assign. Then we are having modulus equal to. That means modulus and assign. And then we are having exponent symbol then equal to. That means power and assign. Okay. Then we are having floor equal to. That means floor divide and assign. So these are the some operators that come under assignment operators. Okay, we will see with the help of example here. We will This is a simple example, but we will write the code from ourselves. Let me go to VS Code. I will create a new file here. I will name it as assignment operators.py. Okay, and now let me write a comment here so that the AI can auto generate an example here. Okay, so I have generated one example with the help of AI. Let me explain this. Okay, we are having x equal to 10. What we are doing is we are simply assigning 10 to x, and we are simply printing x equal to what will the value of that. Let me run this. So I will run this. We get x equal to 10. Simple, but we are assigning, we are printing that. Okay, so the next statement is x plus equal to 5. What does this mean? I have said earlier x equal to x plus 5. So the value of x is 10. 10 plus 5 will be 15. So we get the output as 15. Next thing we are doing is x minus equal to 3. What does this mean? X equal to x minus 3. Reduce 3 from x itself. And what is the current value of x here? We have performed this calculation. We got 15. So 15 minus 3 will be 12 here. Okay. Simple mathematics, but you need to know what the syntax is and how to write the code. Okay. Nothing else. The next thing which we are having is x multiply equal to 2. What is the current value? After this line, the ninth line, what is the value now? The value of x is 12 now. Okay, now what we are doing is x equal to x multiply 2. The value of x is 12. 12 multiplied 2 will be 24. So what will be printed here? What will the output of 12th line? The output will be 24 here. Okay. The next thing which we are doing here is x divided by equal to 4. What is the current value of x? X value is 24. 24 divided by 4 will return 6. What we are doing is we are doing simple division operation. We are using simple division operator. Okay, so when we are using division operator, one thing you need to keep in mind that we will get the output in float value, float data type. Okay, we will not get the integer. If we are having the answer of 24 divided by 4, that the answer is 6, but it will return 6.0. It will not return 6 as integer. It will convert 6 to not convert, but it will return it as float value only, that is 6.0. Okay, so this is all about assignment operators. So the next thing we are having is comparison operators. So what are comparison operators? Comparison operators compare two values and always return a boolean, that is true or false. Okay, so what does this mean? The comparison operators compare two variables, two values, whatever it may be, and return whether the result is true, the comparison is true, or the comparison is false. Okay, so we will see some operators, we will look at some examples, and then you can understand that what are comparison operators. Comparison operators means comparing something. Okay, So let's see. The first operator we are having is double equals to. What does this mean? Equals to. Okay. Equals to means whether the first variable or value is equal to any second. Okay. Let me show you here. We are having like something like, let's say A is equal to 10, B is equal to 5. So whenever we are writing A double equals to B, so what will it return? It will return whether A is equal to B. Single equals to means we are assigning value. Okay. Double equals to means we are comparing whether this is equal to this. Okay. So A is 10, B is 5. Whether 10 is equal to 5? Answer is no. So it will return false. Okay. So I am writing here false. But what will happen if I convert this? Let's say I'm having P. Let's say P is 10 and Q is also 10. Okay. So what is the result of P double equals to Q? It will return true in this case. Okay. So this is all about the equal to operator. Okay. The double equal to. Okay. So the next operator is not equal to. The exclamation sign in programming means not. Okay. So not equal to means that it is not equal to. If it will be equal to that, if A will be equal to B, it will return false. By false, we are because we have added not. Okay. So in the same example, if I write here A not equal to B, so what will be the result here? Okay. Here, what will the result? It will return true. Why true? Because A is not equal to B and is not equal to 5. That is correct. Okay, so it will return true. If I write here P not equal to Q, so what will be the result? It will return false. Why false? Because P is equal to Q, 10 is equal to 10. 10 is not equal to 10, that means false. That is not correct. Okay, so this is about not equal to. So next operators we are having that are greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, and less than equal to. In greater than and less than, what does this mean? In the same example here, let's say after these two lines I'm writing here, let's say we are having A greater than B. What is the result of this? What will the result of A greater than B? So A greater than B means A is greater than B. Is A greater than B? What is the value? A is equal to 10. Okay, so A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 5. So A greater than B is 10 greater than 5. Okay, 10 greater than 5. It is correct. So it will return true in this case. Okay, so what if I write here A less than B? Is A less than B? That is false. 10 is not less than, sorry, 10 is not less than 5. Okay, so it is wrong. So what it will return false in this case. Okay, so the next thing which we are having is greater than equal to and less than equal to. Now see here, what does greater than equal to and less than equal to means? Okay, greater than equal to and less than equal to. Let's say we are having A is equal to 10, B is equal to 9, and we are having P is equal to 15, Q is equal to 15. Okay, so I will write here is P P is greater than equal to Q. What will be the output? Is P greater than or equal to Q? What does this mean? Either P should be greater than Q or P should be equal to Q for the output to be true. Okay, the output will only be true if P is greater than Q or P is equal to Q. So here, what is P? P is 15, and what is Q? Q is also 15. So it is not greater than. This condition fails here, but it is equal to 15. 15 equal to 15. So this is true in this case. So the answer of this, so the value which this statement will return is true. But if here I make the value of Q 16, so Q is 16 now. Now In this case, is 15 greater than equal to 16? It will be false. Why false? Because 15 is neither greater than 16 nor equal to 16. Okay, so the answer will be false. Same way we are having less than equal to, let's say we are having b less than equal to 10. Okay, so in this, sorry, b less than equal to a. So in this case, what is value of b? B is having 9 less than equal to what is value of a? A is having 10 here, so I will write 10. So what will the result? 9 less than equal to 10. Is 9 less than equal to 10? It is true. Is 9 equal to 10? It is false. So we are getting one true value here, so the answer will be true. So one condition must specify either it will be greater than or less than, or either it may be equal to. Okay, so this is the difference between greater than, less than, and greater than or equal to, and less than and equal to. Okay, so you have to be precise while doing the output questions from these. Okay, so this is all about comparison operators. Let us see on the VS Code and do one code. Okay, we are having one code here. From the example, we will simply copy this from here to here, Control C, go to VS Code. Okay, I will create one new file here. I will name it as comparison operators.py. Okay, I will just simply paste the code here. Okay, I have pasted the code here. I will run it. I will delete the previous terminals. Okay, I will now simply run it. So I am getting some outputs here. Let us see what we are getting. So firstly, we are having a equal to 20 and b equal to 15. Okay, value of a is 20, value of b is 15. What we are printing here? In the first line, we are printing a double equal to b. Is a double equal to b? Is 20 equal to 15? That is false. So we are getting here false. Okay, next thing, a not equal to b. Is 20 not equal to 15? That is true. So we are getting true here. A greater than b. Is 20 greater than 15? That is true. So we are getting true again. Okay. Is a less than b? 20 less than 15? That is no. So we are getting false. Okay. So next thing, a greater than equal to b. Is a greater than b? That is true. Is a equal to b? That is false. So the one value we are getting true. So the answer will be true. Okay. So the next thing we are having is a less than equal to b. Is a less than b? That is not. Is a equal to b? That is also not there. Okay, so the answer will be false. So these are the things which you need to keep in mind. Okay, so the next thing which we are having is logical operators. So what are logical operators? So what are logical operators? Logical operators combine multiple conditions. Okay, they are used to combine multiple conditions. Okay, first we are having three logical operators: and, or, not. Okay, so what is the meaning of and, or, and not? We will see one by one. So firstly, what is the meaning of and operator, a and d? Okay. It returns true only if both conditions are true. If both the conditions will be true, it will return true, otherwise false. Okay. Now here we are having one example. Let us run this. I will simply copy this. I will copy this code from here, go to VS Code, okay, create one new file here. I will name it as logical operators.py. I will paste the code here. I will simply run it. Okay, I am getting true here. So let's see what is the meaning of the code. I will write the code on the notebook and explain to you first. So what we have written is age is equal to 20. After that, print age age is greater than 18. Then we are using and there, age less than 30. Okay, so we have given two conditions here with the use of and operator. And is a logical operators. So we have given two conditions. The first one is age greater than 18. Then we have used and and then we are writing age less than 30. So firstly, we will see what is the result of this age greater than 18. We have seen this in the comparison operators. We have used the greater than operator. Okay, simply we are having two values. One is variable, one is direct value. We have used the greater than operator, the comparison operator, to compare. Okay, what will be the result of this? Age. What is the value of age? Age is having 20 value here. So is 20 greater than 18? Is it true? It is true. 20 is greater than 18 only. So answer of the first statement is true here. Okay. So the second statement, we are having age less than 30. What is the value of age? Age is 20. Is 20 less than 30? That is also true. 20 is less than 30. So I will write true here. So we got the result. We got the result of both the conditions. So the first condition is also having the value true. Second condition is also having the result true. So true and true. What does this mean? We have seen for and we need both the conditions to be true. So what can be the result? So for and to be true, all conditions must be true. Otherwise, the result is false. Okay. So this is the thing. Okay. So for this to be true, for and to return true, the value of all the conditions must be true. Given the result of first is true, the result of second is also true. So we will get the overall result as true. Okay, true. Okay, so let's move to the screen and see. We got true there. Okay, we got the result as true. So this is how this code is executed. Okay, so now we will proceed next and see what is the meaning of OR. OR means it will return true if at least one condition is true. If one condition is true, we will get the result as true. Otherwise, if both the conditions are false, we will get false. Okay. I will copy this line of code. Similarly, I will go to VS Code. I will say, I will write here this line also. Okay. I will delete this terminal to clean up the terminal. Okay, I will run this again. Now see, we are having two conditions again. I will explain this on the notebook again. Okay, so see here. So see here. What we have written. We are having age is equal to 20. Print. So we have written this statement. Okay, what is happening here? We have written two statements. Okay, two conditions we have written. First one is age less than 18. Second one is age less than 30. And we have used logical operator there or. Okay. So what does this mean? Or means one statement should be true, so the result will be true, otherwise it will be false. If both the statements will be false, we will get false. If both will be true, we will get true. If either one will be true, we will get true. Okay. So what is happening here? What is the value of age? Age is 20. So we will write 20 here. Less than, we are having 18 here. Okay. So 20 less than 18 is 20 less than 18. That is not. So what will the output of this? Output will be false in this case. Okay. So the next thing, we are having age less than 30. Is 20 less than 30? 20 is less than 30? It is true. So we got one true here. Whenever we get one true here, so it means the result of this will be true. The result of first condition is false. We will not look at it. When we get the result true of any condition, we will simply say that the overall result will be true. So here also we got true. Okay, why true? Because the overall result will be true of this print statement. Okay, so the next operator which we are having is not operator. Means not means it simply reverses the result. Okay, we are have let me show you with one example here. Okay, I will comment out this whole part. I will comment it down. Okay, I will write one statement here. Let's say is underscore student. I have taken the same example from notes. I will say true. Okay, now whenever I am printing it, I will say print not, and I will say is student. Okay, I have written this code. Okay, same code as it is here. Okay, I have used brackets here. Their brackets are not there. So simply I will run this code. It returned me false, but I have given true here. So what is the use case of not? Not means it will reverse the output. Okay. So value of student is true. We have used not in front of it. Not means it will reverse that value. Okay. So we are having true. The reverse of true is false. So we get the false here. Okay. Similarly, same way, if I comment out this part and move over, I uncomment this. Okay, and say here as like this. I will use not here. I use not here. Open the brackets till this. Okay, I have given brackets like this. So whatever the result of this will be there, it is true. Earlier we have seen that the result is true here. So it will reverse the result. This not will reverse it. So we will get false. Okay, the result of this was true. So result of this will become false. Okay, see here. Earlier we are having true, true. Okay, but now we got true and we used not here. We got false here. Okay, so the working of not means it will reverse the output. Okay, if we are getting false, it will make it true. If we are getting true, it will make it false. So this is all about not operator. Okay, so with this we have covered logical operators as well. Let's see what's the next one here. So we are having one truth table here. What is truth table? Truth table gives the values and their output. Okay, simple language, this is the meaning. So what values we are having? We are having two variables a and b. Okay, what can be the values? It may be true, true, both can be true. Either A can be true, either B can be true, or both can be false. Okay. So these are the scenarios which we can get in case of two variables that are A and B. We will get four scenarios. Okay. First one is both it will be true. Second one is A will be true, B will be false. Third one is A false, B true. Fourth is both false. Okay. So we want two things here, A and B and A or B. And means both should be true. Where are both should be true? Where are both true? In the first case, true, true. So we are getting true. Now both are not true. We get false here. Both are not true. We got false here. Both are false. So the result will simply be false here. Okay. Same way for A or B. For A or B to be true, we need only one true. We have one true here, simply true. We have one true here, result is true. We have one true here, the result is true. Here we are not having any true, so the result is false. Okay, this is a simple scenario which you can understand so that you can be able to think while coding in very good manner. Okay. So next thing we are having is identity operators. What does this mean? Identity operators check whether two variables refer to the same object in memory, not just whether they have the same value. Okay, what does this mean? Identity operator means it will check two variables. We are having two variables. It will check they belong to the same memory or not. Okay, let me explain with the help of code. Okay, I will write here. I will write in the new file name as identity operators.py. Okay, I will write here identity operators. I will comment it down so that I get the code automatically. So I got this code x equal to 5. I will press tab to accept it. Now I am getting y equal to 5, x, z equal to 10. Okay, so this is the simple code which I got. So I will explain this. Okay, so what is happening here? We are having x with the value 5, y with the value 5, z with the value 10. Okay. So what I am doing here is I am simply printing x is y. We are having two operators here. Okay. As in the notes, it is mentioned here. We are having operate two operators in under identity operators. First one is and second one is not. Is means it is same object. Is not means it is different object. Okay, so see here, the first statement which I have written in print is x is y. Is x is y? Is x is y means is x equal to y? Okay, simple meaning. Okay, x is 5, y is 5. 5 belongs to the same memory location, so it will print true. Okay, we will run this and see also. And next thing which we are having is x is z. Is x z is 5 10? That is false. Okay, so the next thing which we are having is x is not z. X is not z. It is true. 5 is not 10. So it is true. So let us run this. So simple we have answers. Our answers was true, false, true. So we got true, false, true. So we are right. Okay. So this is all about identity operators. Okay, so the next thing which we are having is membership operators. So what are membership operators? Checks whether a value exists inside a sequence. Okay, in means the value is present. Okay, not in means not present. Example we are having, we have given name. Name is equal to Python. We are having one variable called name, and we are using the value as Python. We have given it a string Python. Now, what we are printing is p. No, we have not writing is, but in while speaking, I am saying is p. Okay, so we have written print function. Inside print function in double quotes we have written p. So p in name means is p is in the name or not. Okay, this syntax means is p in name. Name means this. Is p in this string? It is there, so it will print true. Okay, I will run this code. I will make a new file. Say it as membership underscore operators.py. I will print this code and run this. Let's see. I got true. Why true? Because p is existing in the variable name, which is having the value Python. Okay. So what if I write this? Okay, see there. We are having we are in capital P, we are having small p. Is small p in name? That will be false because it is case sensitive. Whatever you write here, it will check that value only. It will return false. Okay, now let's say is th in name? Th is there, so it will return true. I will run this because true, false, true. The answer of first one is true. The answer of second statement is false. The answer of third statement is also true. These are some advanced examples of list. We will do it later when we will doing that concept. Okay. For now, you can simply understand this case. Okay, the string one. Okay, you will be able to understand this in detail in the upcoming lectures. But for now, just understand the basic. The function of in operator is to check whether something is there in something. Okay. If it will be there, it will print true. If it will not be there, it will print or return false. Okay, that is a simple meaning. Okay. So the next thing which we are having is operator precedence. Operator precedence means if we are having some operators in a one statement, so which operator will be executed first and which will be executed later? How we will get to know? For example, we are having 5 plus 3, then multiply 2. We are having plus also, we are having multiply also. So which will come first? The output will be 11. But how? So let us see how the output will be 11. You have done in the mathematics in lower classes the board mass tool. What does this mean? First brackets will be calculated, then off will be calculated, then division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. Okay, this is the meaning of that. Now the same rule will be applied here in arithmetic operators. Okay, same way the here we are having plus and multiplication. We are having multiplication and addition. So multiplication will take place first. Okay. So here the result of this will be 3 multiplied 2 will be 6. So 6 plus 5 will be 11. So this that is why we are having output as 11 here. Okay. Because multiplication happens first. So the next thing we are having is use the parentheses to control the order. If you want that some particular thing should be executed first and that should not happen according to Bodmer's rule. So what you can do is you can put brackets, and inside the brackets and inside the parentheses you can write that particular statement. So that statement will be executed first and the rest of the statement will be executed later on. Okay, so here we want that 5 plus 3 should be calculated first. So what we are doing is we are writing 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 will be multiplied with 2, that is output will be 16. Okay, this is a simple operator precedence. So now what is an expression? Expression is any combination of values, variables, and operators that produces any result. Okay. Simple, what is expression? 5 plus 10 is expression. A multiply B is expression. Okay. Age greater than 18 is expression. Salary plus bonus is expression. The statement performs an action. Salary equal to 50,000. Here the assignment is a statement, while the expression on the right hand side evaluates to a value. Okay, so we are having a statement like this. Statement means that forms an action, but action is happening. 50,000 is stored in the variable salary. Okay, so this is about statement and expression. Okay, now we are having some common mistakes which most of the beginners do. What are these mistakes? Using equal to instead of double equal to. So while doing comparison, many of us use single equal to instead of double. So single equal to means to assign something, but double equal to means to compare something. Okay, so you need to keep in mind that you have to use double equal to while comparing the values, okay, and single equal to while writing the assignment part. Okay, so this is about that. Confusing slash with the double slash. What does the slash mean? Slash means single slash means division, double slash means float division. The value that this will return is an a float value. The value which float division will return is an integer. Okay, so you need to keep this in mind. Using is instead of double equal to. Most of us use is instead of double equal to, but this is wrong. Is used to check whether the object is at same memory, while double equal to check whether the both of the values are equal or not. Okay, this is the main thing. Now, expecting modulus to return a quotient. Modulus always return a remainder. Keep that in the mind. Okay. Simple thing, modulus return remainder, floor division, or the division returns the quotient. In division, it will do the full division, make the remainder zero, and return a floating value, floating point value, decimal value answer. Okay, but in floor division, it will not make the remainder zero. It will go till the end but not make the remainder zero. It will not go into the decimal values and simply return the integer value. Okay, so these are the mistakes. Okay, so there is one mini project. We will do this. We will make a calculator, take two numbers as input and display addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, float division, modulus, and exponentiation. Okay, so we are at the end. We will do this simple program and then we will end this lecture. Okay. So let us go to VS Code. I will make one file here. I will say calculate calci.py. I will write this. So I will write the question first. Okay. So what we are having the question is write a program to input two numbers and perform arithmetic operations on them. I want to tell one more thing here, like my whatever I have writing, I will skip this. I will write it myself, not take the help from AI. Okay. So see here, what I have written here is it is moving horizontally. It is going outside the screen. What I want everything should be visible on the screen. I want that I should not scroll horizontally like this. Okay. So what I will do is I will press Alt plus Z. Okay. So whatever I will write, it will not go beyond the screen on the right. It will come on the bottom. Okay. So I have written here this. So it will come down. Okay. So whatever I will be writing, I will be seeing that. Okay. So I will take two numbers as input. Okay, I will take two integers. Okay, let's say I'm having I'm making one variable a equal to, I will say int. I will write the code and explain. Okay, let's see. So what I have done here is you can go beyond that, but I will stop here and explain this code only. Okay, so what I am doing here, we are taking input. You know input function very well. It is used to take input from the user. We are displaying one message here, enter first number, so it will be displayed to the console, to the user for the message purpose, so that the user can understand what to enter. Okay, so we have given enter first number here. Okay, enter first number, then we have given enter second number in the input function. And what we are doing outside of input function, we are writing int function. What does int function means? Int function means it explicitly do type conversion of this, whatever we will enter in this input, that will be a string only. Okay, you will enter number, but the compiler will take it as the string only. The input function will take it as string only, so we need to convert into integer to do the calculations. Okay, so we will do the calculations by converting that into integers. So we have used int function outside the input, so it will be automatically converted into int. So the data type of variable a will be int here. As you can see, we are having variable a, its data type is int. If we will not use this, I will remove this. Okay, I will remove this, I will remove this. Now see, if I hover over a, we are having variable a with the data type string str. So I need to use here int, okay, to make it as integer value. Okay, if it will be string, we will not be able to perform arithmetic operations on it. So to perform arithmetic operations on these values, the input values, we need to convert either into integer or float according to the calculations we need to convert. So I am converting here into integer. I have used here int. Okay, so next thing what I am doing is simply printing the addition, the subtraction, the multiplication and division of these two numbers. We can make it advanced also by accepting the choice what the user want to do. The user want to do either addition, subtraction, multiplication or whatever. But in the beginning we will do the simple codes, and then we will uplift the level and make it advanced also. Okay, so simply here I am having a b as the input. I am having these output statements. I will run this code and see what is happening. Okay, here you can see here one message came, enter first number. The line number 3 is executed here, this one. Okay, enter first number. I'm entering 10 here. Okay, I have entered 10. I will press enter. Now the code is on line number 4. It is saying to enter second number. So we are getting a message, enter second number. I will enter 5 here, so that you can understand the calculations as well. Okay, I press enter. I get all the calculations. Whatever I have written here, I got that firstly addition a plus b, 10 plus 5 is 15, so I got 15, 10 minus 5 is 5, so I got 5 as the result of subtraction. 10 into 5 is 50, so the result of multiplication will be 50. 10 divided by 5 will be 2. But we have done here simple division, so we will get a float value, not an integer value. That you have to keep in mind. Okay, so I got 2.0. Okay, so this will be the result of this. So this is whole about the operators. So what we have covered today, we have covered a lot of things in this lecture. We have covered everything around the operators. Okay, we have seen what are operators, We have seen what are operands, what are operators. We have seen arithmetic operators. We have seen we have seen assignment operators. Then we have seen comparison operators. Then we have seen logical operators. Then we have seen identity operators, membership operators. Then in the ending, we have seen operator precedence, how the execution of the operators takes place. We have seen the difference between expression,